Welcome back to Daily Mojo. One of my favorite pastimes is finding new movies with happy endings to watch. But even if a movie completely misses the mark when it comes to the plot, cinematography, acting, or has a bad ending, I will never say no to watching an awesome lesbian couple being paired together. If I'll be honest, the actresses pairing in a movie is sometimes the only reason I watch the film. So, with that said, here's a list of the hottest lesbian couples ever shipped together in a movie. We won't blame you if you end up watching their romantic and make-out scenes on repeat. Leyla and Tala from I Can't Think Straight. This is a cute, lighthearted rom-com with two gorgeous lead actresses. Everything about the relationship between Leyla and Tala was on fire. You won't want to take your eyes off of them for a second. The film features two talented and attractive lead actresses, Lisa Ray as Tala and Sheetal Sheth as Leyla, whose performances generate believable chemistry. Tala, who is preparing for her wedding, meets Leyla, who is dating Tala's best friend, Ali. Despite their contrasting backgrounds, Tala is outgoing and Christian while Leyla is quiet. The two women feel an immediate attraction and begin a secret romantic relationship. The film follows the couple's journey as they navigate their families' reactions and societal expectations. Luce and Amy from Debs. I have watched this film countless times solely for its delightful romantic moments, never growing weary of them. Jordana Brewster stars as the lead character, and if you appreciated her performance in Fast and Furious, you'll likely find her even more captivating in Debs. Her portrayal adds an extra layer of allure to the film. Brewster's performance as the charming yet dangerous Lucy is a standout. The storyline revolves around Amy, a secret government agent who is part of an elite national defense organization known as Debs. In a twist of fate, she falls for Lucy, who happens to be the very villain that Amy is tasked with apprehending. Debs embraces a more lighthearted and campy tone compared to typical romantic comedies. This only adds to its endearing qualities. While the movie leans more towards silliness and cheesiness than traditional romantic comedies, I find this quality to be charming, contributing to its status as a beloved classic in the romantic genre. Luce and Rachel from Imagine Me and You. This film stands out as one of the most endearing romantic comedies. The story revolves around Rachel, portrayed by Piper Perabo, who is on the verge of marrying her long-term partner, Hector, affectionately known as Heck. As she immerses herself in the wedding preparations, Rachel encounters Luce, played by Lena Headey, who serves as the florist for the event. This unexpected meeting sparks a profound emotional connection between them, leading Rachel to grapple with her feelings and identity. Despite her initial attempts to dismiss these burgeoning emotions, they only intensify over time. Reflecting on the narrative, it's hard not to feel sympathy for Heck, Rachel's fiancé, played by the talented actor who brings depth to his character. However, when faced with someone as captivating as Lena Headey's Luce, it's understandable why Rachel finds herself torn. One critique I have regarding this film is that it could have benefited from more romantic moments shared between Luce and Rachel. Nonetheless, it remains one of my all-time favorite films. For a time, it felt as though the romantic comedy genre had faded into obscurity, leading me to lose hope in discovering any new, high-quality entries. However, my perspective shifted dramatically with the arrival of Love Classified. This film enveloped me in a wave of affection and uplifting emotions reminiscent of those delightful moments when witnessing a charming couple embark on their journey toward a happily ever after. I am particularly enamored by the dynamic between the two lead female characters, Frankie and Taylor. Their quest for love ultimately leads them to each other, creating a beautifully crafted narrative. The romantic tension unfolds at a well-considered pace, complemented by an unexpected level of physical chemistry that surpasses typical expectations for a Hallmark production. As a result, Love Classified has quickly ascended to the ranks of my all-time favorite romantic comedies, centered around women and their love stories. Carol and Therese from Carol. I have lost track of the number of times I've viewed Carol, but it undeniably stands out as a remarkable film deserving of an Oscar. This cinematic masterpiece is adapted from Patricia Highsmith's novel, The Price of Salt, and stars the talented Cate Blanchett alongside Rooney Mara. It goes without saying that I would eagerly watch any film featuring these two actresses, especially one centered around a romantic relationship between women. Therese, a young, aspiring photographer who finds herself drawn into an intimate relationship with the stunning older woman, Carol, played by Cate Blanchett. As their connection deepens, the complexities of their situation escalate when Carol makes the bold decision to leave her husband, putting her custody of her child at risk. Esti and Ronit from Disobedience. There is no denying the exceptional talent of both Rachel Weisz and Rachel McAdams as actresses. My admiration for Rachel McAdams began with her performance in The Notebook. I was thrilled to finally see Rachel McAdams take on a role in a lesbian drama. The pairing of these two remarkable actresses is a fantasy come true for many women, and their performances in Disobedience showcase them at their finest, complemented by finest love scenes and stunning cinematography that elevates the viewing experience. The narrative is revolving around a woman who returns to the Orthodox Jewish community that ostracized her decades earlier due to her feelings for a female childhood friend. Upon her return, the dormant attraction between the two women reignites, prompting them to navigate the intricate interplay of faith and personal identity. The performances by Weisz and McAdams are nothing short of exceptional, with both actresses delivering nuanced and emotionally charged portrayals of their characters. Their on-screen chemistry is palpable, and the love scenes between Esti and Ronit are both tender and sensual, showcasing the depth of their connection. Marianne and Héloïse from Portrait of a Lady on Fire. This was a well-made movie and a fan favorite among many women, but be aware that it's not the typical happy ending that you'd expect. Nonetheless, the buildup of the romantic relationship between the two was stellar. And one of the things that I enjoy about period dramas is that there's often a lot of nuance between the two women who fall in love. Portrait of a Lady on Fire has garnered significant acclaim since its release. This film is not merely a visual feast, it is a profound exploration of love, desire, and the constraints imposed by society. At the heart of Portrait of a Lady on Fire lies the intricate relationship between Marianne, a painter, and Héloïse, her subject. The film meticulously crafts their connection through subtle gestures and shared moments that build tension and romance over time. The film excels in showcasing how love can flourish in an environment fraught with limitations. The emotional journey shared by Marianne and Héloïse lingers long after the credits roll. Mary and Charlotte from Ammonite is a historical drama loosely based on acclaimed paleontologist Mary Anning's life and work. While selling fossils, a visitor hires her to care for his wife, Charlotte. The two women set on a romantic journey that will change the both of their lives. Their relationship evolves from one of caregiver and patient into a passionate romance that defies societal norms of their time. The film does not shy away from depicting moments between Mary and Charlotte. The passionate love scenes are crafted with sensitivity and intensity, showcasing not just physical attraction, but also an emotional connection that resonates deeply with viewers. Kate Winslet and Saoirse Ronan play their roles as women love interests with each other very well in this film. The passionate love scenes between the two will make you go, whoa. This movie does take some creative liberties, but this list is about the best couples ever shipped together in a movie, and Kate and Saoirse definitely fit the bill. Jean and Lydia from Tell It to the Bees. While my expectations for this film were initially quite high, I ultimately found myself feeling disappointed by its conclusion. However, it is important to acknowledge that the romance and relationship between the two central characters, Jean and Lydia, were intricately developed throughout the narrative. The film follows Dr. Jean Markham as she returns to her hometown to assume control of her late father's medical practice. Upon her arrival, Jean quickly finds herself to engage in a passionate romance with Lydia, a woman who is not only navigating her own struggles but also raising a young son, further alienates her from the townsfolk. The relationship between Jean and Lydia is portrayed with depth and sensitivity, capturing both the exhilaration and peril of their love. One notable aspect of this adaptation is its bittersweet ending, which diverges significantly from that of the original novel titled Tell It to the Bees. While some may appreciate this creative choice for its dramatic impact, others might find it unsatisfying compared to the book's resolution. Mia and Frida from Kiss Mig, Kiss Me. As one of the first foreign films I had the pleasure of watching, it left an indelible mark on my cinematic experience, particularly due to its compelling romantic narrative. The story revolves around Mia, a young woman who is engaged to be married, yet finds herself irresistibly drawn to Frida, her soon-to-be stepmother's daughter. The buildup between Mia and Frida is masterfully crafted throughout the film. Mia appears to be committed to her fiancé. However, as she spends more time with Frida, her feelings begin to shift dramatically. The filmmakers skillfully depict this transformation through subtle gestures and shared moments that highlight their undeniable romantic chemistry. While some actions taken by Mia and Frida may not align with traditional moral standards, such as pursuing a relationship that complicates familial ties, there is an inherent desire for them to find happiness together. And there you have it, folks, our countdown of the top 10 hottest lesbian movie couples ever shipped together. Did your favorite couple make the list? Or maybe you think we missed an iconic pairing? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Daily Mojo. Until next time, keep spreading those good vibes and remember, love is love. Bye for now.